Artificial intelligence is absolutely everywhere nowadays, and it's so important for you to be able to spot what is real and what is not, so you're not falling into traps, scams, or fake news. That is why in today's video, I'll share with you 6 tips that you can use today in order to identify if an image or video was AI generated or not.
Learning AI with Katharina.
Hi, my name is Katarina Doria. I'm an AI ethicist, and I help people just like you to learn more about artificial intelligence and how to stay protected in this digital age. Don't forget to follow me on other social media, as well as liking this video and following me for more. So without further ado, let's start the video. These are the 6 ways that you can use today to identify if an image is AI generated or not. The first way that you can identify if an image is AI generated or not is using your brain. What I want you to do every time that you're consuming any type of content is stop and think, could this be real in the world that I live in today, in the society that I live in today? Why will this help? If you stop and think if something is possible, all of those big AI shenanigans will already be on the trash, and you already know that that is not real. For example, do you remember in 2023 when that picture of the Pope at the Met Gala went viral? Everyone was sharing that image of how cool he looked with his puffer jacket. He looked amazing. He looked so fun. He looked so fashionable. But in the end, that picture was AI generated. All you had to do was thinking, would the Pope really be at the Met Gala with Kim Kardashian and other celebrities? The answer would be, of course not. The Pope would never go to the Met Gala. That's literally not the place where the Pope would be. But now you might be asking yourself, but Katarina, we live in a really strange world where strange things are possible. To which I would answer, yes, that is exactly 100% correct. The world is a crazy place, and I don't know why there's so many crazy things happening. So whenever you're in doubt, what I want you to do is to stop and search. Go on Google, on X, maybe read a news article, anything. I'm sure that someone else will have already figured that out for you. And you might be thinking, Katarina, that is super silly. That's a horrible advice. I want something more practical. And I promise you the other 5 will be really practical, but this one is the most important one. Why? In 2025, artificial intelligence is way too good. The technologies that we have today are so realistic that it's getting harder and harder to decide what is real and what is not. And if things are already bad right now, imagine how things will be in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years. Honestly, all the tips and tricks that we have are going to go to trash, the garbage, and like disappear like poof, because things are gonna get too good. Right now, AI still makes mistakes, but this tip of using your brain, this is something that will never go out of fashion. The second way that you can use in order to identify if an image is AI generated or not is looking at the hands. In 2025, artificial intelligence still has a hard time doing hands. Of course, it's already much better than 2023 technology, but today, even if you see in the videos of VO3, it still has a hard time doing hands. So whenever you receive a video or an image, I want you to zoom in into the hands. If the fingers look strange, if there's too many fingers, too little fingers, if they look like the fingers are kind of like smashed together into one, that is a great sign that that image or video is AI generated. The third way to check if an image is AI generated or not is looking at the eyes. So in the same way that AI technology has a hard time doing hands, it also has a hard time doing eyes. Why? Because our eyes are kind of like really complex. We have 2 of them, and depending on the perspective, I could be looking here or looking there. The light could be coming in 2 different ways. Potato, potato. Bottom line is that AI doesn't know how to do eyes. So what I want you to do is that whenever you receive any type of content, look at the eyes of the people, or maybe even dogs. Whatever there is, look at the eyes. If the eyes look like they're a little bit dead, if they look like they're opening too wide, if they look just like generally strange, that is a great sign that that image is AI generated. The fourth way to check if an image is AI generated or not is proportions. Why? Today, artificial intelligence doesn't just create an image out of the blue. No, it creates it by bits and pieces. What does that mean? It means that, for example, if an artificial intelligence is creating a human body, it will create the legs, then the head, then the neck, then the arms, everything separated, and then it will just smash it into one. Sometimes that mixing works and sometimes it doesn't. And that is why you have to check the proportions. So whenever you receive an image, have a look at the overall composition. If something is too short, too wide, too big, too long, too whatever, that is a great sign that that image or video is AI generated. For example, in this image, you can see here that the picture looks fine, but there's a lady with a really long neck. That is a great sign that that image is AI generated. The fifth way to check if an image is AI generated or not is looking at the text. In 2025, artificial intelligence still has a hard time doing anything with letters. Sometimes it will be able to create it, but most of the times it will just create what we call it in Portuguese, sopa de letrinhas. I think in English we would call it letter of soups. soup of letters, something like that. Basically, it will try to smash those letters into the image, but it will most likely look weird. So that is why whenever you receive any type of content, if you can find any signs, billboards, anything, I want you to stop and zoom in. Have a look if the letters look weird. If the letters look like they're kind of melting away, the alphabet is something that doesn't really exist on planet Earth, that is a great sign that that image is AI generated. And lastly, the sixth way that you can spot if something is AI generated or not is perfection. If you look at a video or an image that is just too good to be true, that is most likely AI generated. Again, in 2025, artificial intelligence is really trying its best to be pretty, perfect. But we know that reality is not perfect. Reality is not flawless. So if you receive a picture and the composition is amazing, the people look so pretty, there's no pores, there's no pimples, the hairs look flawless, everything is chef's kiss, that is a great sign that image is AI generated. Well, these were the 6 ways that you can identify if an image is AI generated or not, and I really hope it helps. Again, in 2025, there's so many people trying to use artificial intelligence to scam you, to lie to you, to spread fake news, and I really don't want you to fall into any of those traps. Stay safe, stay protected, read about AI, because really, right now, the digital space is the wild, wild west. I hope you like this video, and if you want to learn more about artificial intelligence and ways to stay protected, just follow me for more. Every week, I'll be posting videos just like this one to help you out in this journey. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, stay sharp. Bye-bye, everyone. Bisous.